Hi, this is Nathan, your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy. We're going to be reviewing El Dorado today on FX2. Please look for our review underneath the YouTube video under the description. We will be doing some light commentary throughout the gameplay today, just talking about the things we like, dislike about the game, as well as definitely share, like, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube specifically. Other than that, let's go ahead and get our review underway, and thank you again for watching. Little block there with the door. Not a bad table design. I gotta give them credit. I mean, first impression, right? I mean, this is actually a very well put together table. Music is good. It's got a nice little drum bass line to it in the background, which kind of gives it a little umph. If you got some updated speakers, it sounds really good. The table colors are great. Theme's great. Wouldn't expect that. Again, you know, I've been impressed by some of these other games. It doesn't always have to be Marvel or Blade or Ghostbusters or something that people know about in order to get high, you know, grades on pinball reviews. It's just a matter of if the table's designed, the gameplay's fun, the theme, the soundtrack is good, and just kind of gives you that overall experience. And if it does, it will get a high score. We will recommend it to be bought and downloaded and updated into people's V-pins. Paddle gap isn't too bad, as you can see there. I mean, you could save a couple balls with it being that close. So far, moderate level. I'll never say something's easy unless it's absurdly easy, but I generally will use designations as moderate to low moderate or a moderate to high difficulty, which are going to be games like Ghostbusters. That's a hard one. Fun one, but hard because of the paddle gap. Deadpool also has a little bit of wider paddle gap. Seems to be the case with some of the newer Stearns games that are coming out. Yeah, I mean, so far this is a pretty decent game so far. You know, table speed is not too bad. As you see, the balls are kind of just rolling around, not flying at you. Kind of allows you to think a little bit of where you want to put the ball. Like right there, I wanted it there, and you can get it there because you're thinking about it.
Go, mission failed.
Replayability of this game, yeah, I'd say, you know, you can play this one more than once for sure. I mean, this is definitely, so far, a good table. And so I could definitely see myself personally playing this over and over again, just trying to max the score out, because this is a table that will allow you to do that. Fun factor of the game, I mean, I'd say right as of this moment, it delivers on every level that I would look at from my initial 4 minutes in. I mean, it's pretty easy to be able to tell what pinball you're going to have fun with, which one you're not, based upon the variance of the table. And so that's why my reviews, sometimes they could go, you know, 3 minutes, they could go 5 or 10 minutes if the gameplay is longer and we go further with points. But generally, we know a table within about, you know, 3 to 4 minutes of gameplay. We can pretty much diagnose everything and figure out how you all are going to be playing it, and then also be able to recommend it based upon that. Not only our variances of what we like, but also the variances of what we feel everyone else will like on top of it. Lots of ways to combo and hit jackpots on this table. Look at all the flashing lights right now. Got plenty of different angles here. Seem to be stuck on more this left side of the table so far, so I'm going to try to kick it over here to the right. See what happens if we could hit some of these combo lanes over on the right side. As you just noticed there, that combo for multi-ball has 2 blocks on the edge of the area right there where it says combo. They're basically bumpers, but they're more blocks. The ball doesn't bounce back. It just literally nullifies the speed of the ball. So I use terminology like block and bumper. Bumpers bounce back. Blocks just your ball hits it and it just stops and it kind of falls backwards. I like using that terminology because obviously different tables will have not only blocks but also bumpers in different areas to get a different response based on the angle that you're hitting the ball at. Some for better, some for worse. But yeah, that little area right there to hit that combo, it's not lit anymore, but that is a hard shot because it is on the very tip of that left flipper, and I mean the very tip to hit it. So you almost risk ball out trying to hit it. There's actually a ramp that is hidden in between those bumpers on the right side of the table. And it seems to be a little bit higher of a ramp, so you got to get quite a bit of ball right there. You got to hit it right off the tip of that flipper to the paddle to be able to get it up there. So far I haven't really seen anything aimed right down the middle to kind of get you on this table. So it's just another verification of, you know, moderate table play. So with this table being kind of, I think it's more moderate easy. You know, I would say that, you know, obviously your time to play on this table is going to be a lot higher. So this could be a 10-minute, 15-minute video based on gameplay and how far it goes. There's a nice little set up with these tabs here to start hitting those and knocking them out. As you notice, you can get ball saves pretty easily on here too. So, fun table. I mean, seriously, in all regard, it's delivering. I'd love to see what that door does. So hopefully we can figure that out by the time we're done here. So they use that hard shot that I was talking about earlier with the bumpers for multi-ball. This is one of those tables, again, it's kind of like, well, what would you compare it to? I like asking myself that question. Because that way, if someone's playing it, they can go, huh, I wonder if it's similar to X, Y, or Z. But some tables are just kind of their own thing. And this is one of them. I mean, most tables that I've been playing have been moderate to even moderate to high difficulty. This one is a little bit more of a moderate moderate to low, not beginner, but with that being the case, I would say that it's more of a standalone than it is a filler table or something that can be compared at this point, just because everything about it is different. That is one thing I got to say about Zen. I mean, you sit there and you look at these games that they push out, man. You know, they gotta put a lot of thought into this.
Mayan challenge. Mission accomplished.
So that was pretty cool. Obviously, the challenge that we got into in the back of the table, just so you're aware, left and right flipper, we're controlling the ability for the ball to be shot above a buzzsaw. So I just got lucky there because I didn't really know what was going on. I hit left twice and just so happened to jump that buzzsaw just luckily and got 3 million points out of it. So I'll take it to the bank. But obviously for future reference, if y'all are playing, then now you know what that's for. As I was saying before, gameplay on this one is going to be a little bit longer just because of the ability of it being a little bit of an easier, slower table speed setup. It's also a low scoring table too. So most tables, if you put 11 minutes on it, you'd be in the 60 to 100 million range in points. This one, we're at 11. So that just shows you that, you know, obviously the bonuses, the jackpots and stuff like that, they're not high. As you're seeing from the bumps are 1,000, you get 50 here, you get 5 there. So it slowly adds up on this table, which is not a bad thing. You know, it just allows you to play longer, more methodical.
Nice shot.
Go ahead and let this ball out a little bit and just go ahead and get the free balls going here. Back to my point about it being a little bit of an easier table. It gives you every tool you need, including 15 extra balls. Anyway, we appreciate your time today watching our video and our review. This is definitely a fun game. It's something you should definitely pay attention to and try to download if you get the opportunity. It's a fun one. Anyway, feel free to leave your questions and any things behind on our video, and we look forward to our next one. Thank you again for your watching.